Welcome everyone to Removal of Masks. We're playing through the epic campaign Masks of Nyarlathotep, published by Chaosium. So I am Bob Kelly. I play Mick, the friendliest priest in Ireland. Not so friendly outside of Ireland. as lots of NPCs are discovering. And fortunately, on that note, we currently find ourselves in England. So Mick is popular. We are currently travelling around England trying to break into safes, break into buildings and burn places down and find out what exactly Edward Gavigan is up to with his factory for making some sort of dinosaur jet engine components. Do like and subscribe. We love that. You will too. Drop us a comment. If you want to if you want to grab any Call of All right, here we go. If you want to grab any Call of Cthulhu books or merch for yourself, go to chaosium.com and our discount code is Removal of Masks 10. Currently, in one of the directions I'm pointing.
No, we're not doing this again. Apologies, future guy.
Okay, enjoy the episode.
Yes, so emergency rooms, topical. Seeing as I've had to sit in a doctor's waiting room, I have to sit in ED tomorrow. How are people's experiences of emergency rooms? All happy and smooth? I have a wonderful horror story.
Well, I feel like you have to start with that then, Bob.
You can't.
Bob, Guy. I just called you Bob.
I get to go first. I was working in the university in Galway many moons ago when I was just a young wiggler shortly out of college, and there was an outbreak of meningitis, and I'd been a bit sick. I was like, oh, this is not great. And it was like signs up around the college. If you've been sick, if you've got this, if you've got headaches, if you've got any kind of rash, go to the emergency room ASAP, get tested. So I went up to the counter, and it was very busy, lots of stuff going on. I think it was the Monday morning, and it was the leftover weekend injuries crowd in the ED in Galway. And I was like, oh, so this meningitis thing. Oh yeah, okay, you need to be tested. And I was like, great. Is there any simple test, or is this like spinal tap territory? Yeah, you get a spinal tap. We'll get you to take a seat over there and wait. Okay. I went over, sat down, looked around. People packed in either side of me. Me there with an extra sweat up now, because not only am I kind of sweaty and feeling sick and nauseous and everything, but I'm also now stressed about getting a spinal tap. I'm sitting there, people close, pressed in all around me. An hour and 40 minutes later, I got up and went up to the counter. I was like, I'm still here. Yeah, no, look, we haven't got round, blah, blah, blah. I said, so listen, what if I go home and just lock myself in my room and wait it out and see if I feel better tomorrow? Well, if it's meningitis, that's not going to go very well. Well, I'll call an ambulance if I get worse. Bye. And the woman looked at me really strangely. I'm not sure. I think she thought I was joking. I just walked out the door. That's it. I'm not sitting. I'm waiting another 2 hours to get a spinal tap. Spinal tap is the lowest thing on my list of things to do ever. So, yeah, just ran away. And I didn't have meningitis. I was just very, very sick.
I mean, that's good that you got flare of the meningitis.
It's good that I got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it could have been a very horrible night in my house, in my room, locked away. Just alone.
It really can be the waiting times with medical stuff that can be the worst nightmare. When I was in the hospital in December, so I'd had lots of different tests done, and they all seemed to be fine. And there seemed to be two doctors having a debate about whether or not I needed an MRI, or as to whether all of the rest of the tests were conclusive enough that I could just be sent home. And this debate started at 3 a.m. and I was allowed to leave the hospital at midday the next day. And I was just like, could you not have finished your debate at, say, 4 a.m.? And I could have slept in my own bed, but no. So, yeah, the waiting times can suck because you can be left for a long time. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Can I tell
had
my
wonderful
emergency room
moment.
horror story?
Go on.
Yes.
Go on.
This is a while ago. I was out with a friend of mine, and he I was meeting his girlfriend. As in, he was introducing me to his girlfriend, and he was really nervous about it for some reason. I can't remember why. But we were sitting there having drinks, and at some point he went to the bathroom, and I was sitting there with his girlfriend, and it was really awkward. And next thing, my mouth fell open, like it just went honk. And I could not close my mouth. Like my jaw had spontaneously dislocated. And so I ran to the bathroom. I was like, she was going, what's wrong? I said, so I ran to the bathroom and I was like in a panic. I ran to the bathroom in the pub and he was in the cubicle. Like it was empty and he was in the cubicle. And I didn't want to be like, his name was Sean. And I didn't want to be like, hi. So I said, oh, wait. I'm going to wait. And he took fucking ages. Like he was in the cubicle for fucking ages. And I was in this and I couldn't get it back in the mirror. And next thing, the cubicle door opens and this woman comes out. And she goes, you're in the ladies' bathroom. And I said, so I ran back out. I ran back out. At this point, Sean's with his girlfriend. And I went, so they took me to the hospital.
Oh my God.
Where some guy, he put his, they were all like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And then some guy goes like, I have seen this many times. And he put his thumbs in and kind of lifted it back on. He's like, oh, hallelujah, thank fucking Jesus. So they set me off. And on the way out, Sean, I said, listen, guys, I'm sorry, I ruined the night. And Sean says, no, this is the best crack I've had in ages. And I said, you're a fucking bahaga. So we had to go fucking back in. And then they decided that this was a good opportunity for them all to learn how to do it. And none of them could fucking do it. So they're like people's thumbs in your mouth as they try to fucking force it.
Wonderful.
No, not good. And the next night, like a fool, they said to me, don't laugh, don't talk for a little while. The next night, I went out in the beer again. Nothing happened. But I got a taxi home. And the taxi driver said to me, he says, did you have a nice night? And I said, yeah, it was okay. It was okay. It was better than the night I had last night. And he said, you think you had a bad night last night? I had this fucking idiot in the taxi whose mouth had fallen over. His mouth had fallen apart. We had to bring him to the hospital. And then it happened to him again. I was like, no, man, it's me. It's me again. Hello. Please don't tell everybody your fucking funny story about me. And it's never happened since. Although sometimes I wake up in the night going, like I dream it's happened, you know?
Oh, God.
PTSD from it.
Yeah, it was
That's really
horrible.
scary. Yeah.
Do you know what, like, why it happened? Had your jaw been sore? Or, like...
I know my jaw always clicks. When I eat, my jaw always clicks. I think I've got a slightly
Same, yeah.
misshapen thing on my right.
So do
And
I.
then one day it just came off its hinges. And it's never happened since. And it'll never happen again. Except at the worst possible moment. Possibly when I'm on
you
stage
probably know
next
how to
week.
do it
I get
yourself.
afraid, like.
So if
Well, I'm
Bob
doing
starts
the
going,
character. And I put my lip up like this, and it's all like that. Hey, he's an old fella, and he talks like that. And after I do it for a few minutes, I'm like, Bob, I can feel this starting to hurt. I'm like, you're gonna fucking, this is gonna go in front of the
Don't tempt
audience,
fate.
like, you know.
Don't
I
tempt
get
fate.
scared.
Don't tempt fate.
Yeah.
Money back.
I mean, you
money
gave the
back.
taxi driver a great story.
Did, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I could do the whole show like that. You know, I get away with the rest of the show.
They'd be like, God, he's so method. He dislocated his own jaw.
Say, don't mention his disability, and you're
guard.
not allowed to mention it.
a new temporary insanity.
Oh Lord!
Anybody
That's
else
my
got any
zero
crackers?
story.
I've never been an inpatient in an emergency room myself. I have gone to urgent care. Because this happened years ago. It was like during the pandemic. But I got a bike. And I was like, sure, I'll cycle down to the Phoenix Park. So I was living over near there. And on the way back, hit an uneven patch of road and just went off the bike. And the bike came on top of me. And thankfully there was no cars or anything. But I was kind of lying there going, how badly injured am I? Because I couldn't tell. And this taxi driver and his wife pulled over, and they were really nice because they kind of saw me trying to get out from under the bike, and were like, "Do you need help?" And they kind of got out and came up to me, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, I knew my leg was injured, but I was like, I don't know how badly injured I am. And they were like, "Do you need to go to A&E?" And I was like, "Give me a minute," because then they were like, "Do you need an ambulance?" And I was like, "I don't know." So they checked.
Let me see if I need to pick my leg up when I stand up.
Yeah, I was literally just like there with my leg out in front of me, and I was like, because like kind of shock had set in, so I didn't know if I was injured badly. But I knew I was like bleeding, and I knew there was something going on. So I eventually asked him if he'd take. I knew there was urgent care nearby, and I was like, "Can you take me there?" And I just kind of like he dropped me off. He was very nice. He took my bike that was a bit mangled and was like, "I'll hold it for you until you're out." And I was like, "That's very kind of you." But I just hobbled into urgent care, holding my helmet and just bleeding. And the lady was like, "Oh, just take a seat." So just me and a bunch of people who look normal, and they were all kind of side-eyeing me. Just being like, "Why is she bleeding and shaking?" But they took me in very quickly, and I have to say I have very positive things to say about urgent care. So
I mean, adrenaline kicks in as well, doesn't it? So you won't really know until that's calmed down what's actually happened to you.
Well, that's the thing, because I went in and I got an X-ray, or it was an X-ray, I think. Nothing was broken. I basically gouged a hole in my knee, and I had to get a load of stitches. It was quite gross. And then going home, whatever painkillers they gave me were great, because I was kind of like walking around on this leg, and then the next day I woke up and went, "Oh God, there's something terribly wrong." And yeah, the next day was horrible.
The day when you run out of painkillers it's a bad day. It's a bad day.
They just gave me like Panadol. I don't know what she gave me in the hospital, but it was obviously a shot of something to calm me down a bit, and like gave me anaesthetic to sew me up. And the next day the stitches are the weirdest feeling, because you can feel your skin pulling. It's very gross.
Yeah. You imagine those stitches after childbirth. That's a bad one.
I feel this naturally leads into your story.
No, I'm not sharing that. Although there is a video on my channel, guys, if you want to watch it.
Nice.
Link in the description.
Plug it.
But no, I will not be sharing that story here. I think, I've been in and out of the hospital, but there's not really like a memorable story that is worth a share, I don't think. It's just the waiting times, like you say.
Yeah,
it's
waiting
very
times.
hit and miss.
Yeah.
And it's worse now, because, there's beds in corridors and things like that now with the NHS at the minute.
Same over here. Like, my dad's been in a few times, and they've been sitting for 12, 16 hours, kind of waiting.
Yeah.
So
crazy. Let's see what our characters can avoid going into the hospital or urgent care anytime soon.
We've done it a few times, right?
Yeah, I think we've already done that.
we have done that. It didn't go well. Let's not do that again.
Need to improve our medicine scores, lads.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
practical skills in future. Less Latin, more medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on mute, Bob, or Guy. Why do I keep calling you Bob?
What?
Yes, I'm on mute. That would explain a lot. Yes, I was saying Loveday Nightingale did not have the best moment.
With the lads in the factory. Yeah.
I
Oh.
think that one's going to stay with her for a while. Bless her.
So, who wants to give, for Saorla's particular benefit, who wants to give the initial recap of what happened once we fled Derby? I think that was the beginning of the last session, right? Was leaving Derby
early in the morning.
Yeah, nice and calm though, not going like the clappers, not panicking. Just we were leaving now anyway. It's all okay.
That's a really weird laugh.
What was your prediction on Florence anyway, Valentine?
What was my prediction? That she's like Lady Florence something or other, has a fake surname, and is aristocracy, and escaping the life, and as a result has a bad relationship with the father. That was my
Quite
prediction.
impressive, to be fair.
Really?
That's quite impressive, yeah.
Ooh.
Do you want to share, Florence, on
Oh,
what we got
I
to,
thought it
or-
would be quite funny to have someone else's perspective um, on getting to the getting to see Florence's family.
Do you want to
I
go
mean,
for
if you
Dakara?
thought, I can try. I mean, if you thought Peru was awkward in that ride, you don't know anything yet until you've been to Florence's parents' house. It was
someone's
the most
taken the crown away
awkward.
from myself and Bob.
Yes, it was
Oh,
so
it was awkward.
tense. Like, yeah, it was really, really tense from like start to finish. And
It was a wonderful, warm
Basically,
greeting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Basically, Flo's parents, what they own. What area was it again? Scarsdale.
Yeah, they are the my father is the Earl of
The
Scarsdale.
I knew it.
The
Yeah.
Earl of Scarsdale.
The Earl.
Earl.
He's not an Earl, he's an Earl. I believe.
Is an Earl.
I'm going to go away if you're going to continue to make fun of my
Sorry.
accent.
I wasn't making fun of you. I was making fun of you. I was making fun of me last week when I didn't know what the word Earl was, and I was like an owl. Like, what's an owl?
Oh.
Which Valentine thought was
No, I would
totally
never make fun
normal.
of you,
Yes,
no,
yes,
not
an
at all.
owl. That's what I thought too. And everyone was
I
like,
guess a chouette, an owl.
yes,
Chouette.
But you nailed it, basically. I think Florence wants out of the whole fancy Earl lifestyle and wanted to go off on her own career. And her dad, whose name is... Was it Peter?
Oh yeah, we had the it doesn't actually say the names of your parents in your backstory. What are they? And then coming up with them on the spot and just naming
Peter
the
and
two eldest
Susan.
Pevensies.
Peter and Susan.
Susan.
Peter
Yeah.
and Susan.
I was expecting like Henry III and
Oh, if I'd had
know,
some
like-
time, I would have picked out some really fancy names. But it was just Morven on the
Peter.
spot saying
All right.
name, and I'm like,
A name from
In my
Narnia,
back-
quick.
in my backstory, they are mum and dad. So
The Peter
Meta
and
Peter.
Susan.
Peter and Susan. Okay.
Peter and
Peter and
Susan. That's
Susan.
what we went with, and that's what we're stuck with now because that's how the game works.
Hey, gosh, what's an earl's wife? Is it a lady? Is it a countess? No, it's not a countess.
You would call her lady.
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 Oh, just lady. Okay.
She doesn't
So does
innately
Florence
get
have
a
a
title.
title?
Florence
Oh, it
would
says
be a
here the
lady
Countess.
once the parents get knocked off. That's how that would
Oh,
work.
she's not currently a lady. Interesting. I don't know how that works.
Oh.
so.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm fairly certain that's how aristocracy. You don't get the
Inherited
title.
for sure. If it's an inherited, yes. But
I thought if your father was an earl, that you'd automatically.
yeah,
be-
you get the
lady.
courtesy of
A
lady immediately. You always get lady. Something.
Oh, okay. Well, she's definitely
but
not using it.
she certainly hasn't inherited a title.
Okay.
Sure. But in fact, 1920s. I'll have to look it up and see if Florence bumps off her family. Does she actually inherit the title Earl? I don't think Earl.
I think
can
that's
I thought
the
a
same
lady,
line,
a
isn't
lady
it?
was anyone that owns land, isn't it?
Yes, but the courtesy lady is given to the daughter of or wife of a particular nobility, like Earl or Baron.
Okay.
But yes,
It's
we
called-
also
Yeah.
we had the reveal about Larry as to why everything was quite
Yes.
so awkward that yes
When?
that my parents and wanted me to marry Larry, and I did not want to, and Larry did not want to either, which is why everything was quite so awkward in that regard.
Yeah, Susan still is wanting that to happen by the sounds of it as well.
I suppose now Larry's inherited, so he's even better.
Nudge, nudge.
Even
Yes,
better.
exactly.
Yeah.
But was Larry okay? It's okay.
Larry, okay. How is
Poor
Larry,
Larry.
doing? Oh, you were visiting Larry? How are things between you and Larry?
And weren't you staying there?
a key point as well was that we had to say that, well, we didn't have to, but I think Loveday
Randomly
said
threw
that,
themselves into a lie.
yeah, we weren't there during that whole ordeal with Larry and
Yes, and
Eloise.
Oh, we weren't there. Okay.
Well, I
weren't
think we were
there.
in town. Is
We'd
what jumped
we'd
in
gone
with.
into town.
Went into town and missed all the
Very posh.
madness.
But which, yeah, that puts us in a situation.
So we just have to remember that whenever we're around.
Okay, good to know.
If Larry comes to
Around the
visit.
parents. Yeah,
If Larry makes an appearance.
yeah, and that.
Or anyone else at the seance.
Oh yeah, we took all of the mechanical components as well, and we tried to
Yeah,
Factory.
figure out what they were.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there was someone that works at Florence's home.
who actually gave some surprisingly good info
Yeah.
on the electrics. So that these parts, that they've been, something that's been dug up, but they've tried to like rebuild them or like add on bits, and that it could be used to. My notes. A device to pump superheated steam or air, possibly a flying device of sorts. And
Mick knew about that
Yeah.
because Mick has background in.
and the bit about Madari and Loveday's dad talking about getting into airplanes. So we think the cultists have like dug up an ancient flying machine and are trying to rebuild it or something like that.
Because there were molds. There was molds being built
Yeah.
that link into this vehicle or whatever this
Yeah.
device that they're rebuilding. So we don't know if they're adding to said device or if they're recreating.
Yeah, but they're working from blueprints and there's old parts in, but new parts added on, and yeah.
Interesting.
Were that? I think those were the main. Oh no, there was a psychic that arrived right at the end.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Right?
have a seance.
This is so.
Yes.
This is so.
I think we should try to spit.
A psychic has arrived in the house.
I think we should try to speak to Jackson, because there's a bunch of shit that he didn't tell us. But we'll see. We'll see.
We're probably just going to get people like that guy I shot, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I should talk to you. Get it. So what? Anything else happened at the dinner, or it was just a lot of why didn't you marry Larry?
Dinner hasn't started yet. That was
awkward.
just lunch.
Yeah.
They only
The
got
whole
through lunch,
meeting-
and then
Yeah, the whole meeting was rough.
here's the key. They had planned to leave before dinner.
Okay.
It was like, let's get on the road and go. Make
Yeah.
the Scarper out of here, make our excuses, and oh, sorry, we actually can't stay. We've been called back to London. And then what happened as you were arriving back at the house after your little walk and chat with the electrician?
There was something on the radio.
What was on the radio?
There was some news.
Well, first
about
it
a
was
local
in the
break-in.
evening. The evening papers had arrived, and when the evening papers had arrived, the family put on the wireless to hear what was going on.
Okay.
And there was a break-in, and there was a death.
And there was a dead guard.
So the guard died.
And so the group thought it'd be a great idea to stick around for a seance.
So we looked a bit less suspicious.
Well, that dead guard doesn't know. That ghost doesn't know where we are.
Nah, not a clue.
That is how ghosts work. They need a map.
Yeah, they need guidance there, definitely.
Oh, God, Valentine's 2 for 2.
The black lady.
Yeah, I think that was all the key points, right?
Yeah,
Certainly
just a
the
lot
juicy
of very
parts.
awkwardness.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting episode for how much of the awkward silences do I leave in versus how much do I go. Yeah,
Oh, you have to
Oh.
leave a lot of them in.
Oh,
it's-
Make it awkward.
You could cut through it with a knife, some of those awkward silences. It's great.
With the PCs, let alone the NPCs or Florence, but the other PCs sitting there. staring at each other.
I had no clue what to say. I was like mute throughout most of it, to be honest. I don't think they would have appreciated my accent coming out in that house.
And Mick trying so hard
That's
not to
why,
offend my father.
Oh, I tried. I tried.
I'm
Surprised you haven't
Peter
burnt the
seems
place
to like
down
you,
yet.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like,
despite your best efforts.
Yep.
Has Valentine done anything that I need to know about?
No, Valentine was
Just chilling there.
She was on her best behaviour, yeah.
she's keeping
Disappointed in
quiet.
her.
Oh, pretended that you couldn't speak English.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, that was that. That was that.
Yeah, but they probably speak French, do they?
yes.
Yeah. That didn't work.
Peter started chatting away to you in French. And you had a quick exchange back and forth, and he's like, "We must talk more later." And you were like, "Try not to be around him anymore."
This guy. No. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Okay, so in that case, let us say, let's see what happens. So you'd gone in, you'd been shown into the drawing room, I think, where people were beginning to gather for supper, for a dinner. Sorry, it's a little bit of a dinner being put on, which is it's wonderful. We knew Florence was going to be here, so we thought we'd have a few people around. And you walked in and were introduced to first Miss Jasmine Pink. And Miss
Yes,
Jasmine
that's it.
Pink was introduced as a psychic medium. And she's going to do a little bit of a seance for us after dinner. And that's where we left it. Everyone kind of standing there, kind of looking around, looking at each other.
So who else is in the house? Is it just Florence's parents?
So it was mother and father, and that's who you thought you were spending time with. And then mother and father, and divers servants. And then when you came back, when you were brought into the drawing room, there's Jasmine Pink, and there was another couple in there as well, but we didn't get round to the introduction of those two. Just Miss Jasmine Pink. And so that's where we pick up. Our crew not quite dressed for dinner or anything like that yet.
Oh, I thought we did. I thought we had the discussion about what we were all wearing for dinner.
Oh, did we? Sorry, my bad. Oh, yeah, sorry. And that's when people started arriving while you were upstairs dressing. Totally wrong.
Yeah.
My bad. So we've gone up and dressed. Valentine, I sort of implied that you might protest at having to fully guss it up in a dress again.
Loveday's going to stick me in something, isn't she?
Loveday was trying to stick you in something, but you felt that a smart pantsuit would be absolutely fine.
It's better for running away with. It's hard to run in one of those dresses if you trip over the M.
But all the other letters are okay?
All the other what?
All the other letters are okay. You only trip over the M.
Yep. Nice, very nice.
Yes. So you are all dressed in your various ways for dinner. You've come down. You've been shown into the drawing room and introduced to Miss Jasmine Pink, who has this wonderful Victorian dress on, kind of high collared to the neck, black tight collar, ruffles on the shoulders, but all black, tight sleeves of some kind of lacy fabric. But then she has a plethora of pink tassels sewn to this lovely Victorian gown. And she half stands as you come in. Oh, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
For
how you
Nate.
getting on?
Oh, Shante.
Hello.
Oh, French! How romantic! I haven't a word of French myself, unfortunately.
Not to worry.
No. You do you speak any English, Miss Mademoiselle?
Petit peu.
No.
A small bit.
Good.
Only.
Well. And a father?
Oh, yeah. I speak English as well.
Oh, very good. Do I detect an accent there as well, however.
Oh, hey, you got me.
But let me think.
Whereabouts in Ireland? That's the thing now.
So it is Irish. Very good. I was not sure Irish or Scottish.
Jesus, you're not as good as I thought you were.
No, jolly poor with accents and things like that. I'm good with the spirits and people who are past. Less au fait with the living, as it were. I find it quite hard to
Right.
social situations.
But do dead people not have accents?
Oh no! Like a almost hollow, echoing noise, like the inside of a sepulcher in my mind. That's how it comes to me.
Right. Okay. I thought I met a dead fellow once and he sounded like he was from Cork.
And where's Cork?
Well, Cork would be Ireland. It's the second biggest city in Ireland. Well, Jesus, it's not. It's the third. I'm so sorry. I was acknowledging the border for a second there. It's the third biggest city in Ireland.
Don't do that, whatever you do.
Uncharacteristic of me.
That would never. That slip would never have come out in character, would it?
No, Nick would not have done that. But he probably wasn't from Cork. People from Cork do sound sort of hollow, like they're in a sepulchre sometimes. That was all it was.
Oh, really? That's very interesting. Mick, could you give me a psychology check as you banter a little bit with this lady and try and
the little window.
Well, I don't know. Maybe try and we'll put her off her balance, or maybe just chat to her. I'm not sure which we're doing.
She doesn't seem like she's on her balance, to be frank, but let's have a little look here. That would be a success.
Yeah, it's strange. She could be a bit unbalanced. She could be a bit touched, or there could be a little bit of cleverness behind the eyes there. You can't actually tell. You're just something is telling you that there's something going on behind her eyes, but you can't quite get a grasp of what it is. Maybe you're just being suspicious.
Okay, so much for the success. Guy, you're way
I
out of
seemed to
sync
ask if
from
you were happy with
else.
Anybody want to roll? I'm out of sync.
Not for me.
Is anybody else seen that?
No.
Not for me. It's probably what
Okay.
happened to me before.
Fair enough.
Do we want to do luck checks? Seeing as I didn't ask
Yeah.
Bob if he was happy with the success. He seemed very happy with it.
Finally.
Damn.
Is it a D10?
It is a D10.
Yay!
Oh, Valentine. That's how surprising you failed.
Yay! Because I've no luck
3.
left. That's why.
Damn
It was a D10, is it?
Yes. You could replenish your supplies in no time. 2 points at a time.
Valentine's nearly had her head smashed in 3 times now. I think it's only a matter of time.
Just avoid any dance floors.
Dance floors,
Deadly.
doorways,
Very deadly dance floor.
factories.
And then Miss Pink turns her attention to you, Florence. You would be the inimitable Miss Harper. Your parents have told me all about you, Miss Florence.
Lovely to meet you.
She seems a little thrown by that. Yes. So yes, I'm delighted to be home. I'm sure it must be an exciting moment for you. You've returned after such an extended time away, I believe.
Yes, I don't get back to visit as often. But yes, it's lovely. Lovely to be visiting.
Oh, jolly good. She turns to you, Ruby. She takes a half step backward. Oh, and hello. Who are you, miss? Lovely to meet you.
It's Ruby Fontaine. Lovely to meet you as well. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's wonderful. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Can I do a psychology check on that?
You absolutely can. The rapid eye blinking and twitching didn't give anything away, no?
Oh,
Are you happy with that?
As well. Can I push it?
You can. Tell me what you'd like to do differently.
Maybe hold her hand and just
You reach
say,
out and take her hand?
You look a bit... Yeah.
Okay. And see if you get a clamminess or a pulse or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Extreme success.
Take her hand.
Yes.
Let's go.
Her pulse is thundering, Ruby. Her hand is clammy, and she feels like she's in an absolute drop of panic. But she's covering it incredibly well. Like, other than the little twitch and the little flutter of eyelids, she totally masked that she's in a full-blown panic attack right now.
Okay. Can I get you a drink or anything?
Oh, I'd love a little something. Whatever the hosts are having for an aperitif, darling.
Okay. I'll quickly go and grab a drink.
Of course. And I heard there was a Miss Llewellyn from London. I've been to a number of soirees at Miss Llewellyn's father's mansion, but never when she's been there. Unfortunately, our paths have not crossed. So I do hope she comes down. The rest of you stand there.
She probably will in a while, you know.
Oh, she should be.
I believe she had a telephone call to make or something.
Very well. That's good. Thank you, dear. That's very nice.
As you drink.
On a dark winter's evening like this, I can't wait for the spring to come. You know, even though the longer nights for me with the reaching out to the dead and doing that in dark of night is obviously my bread and butter. So the night times it's shorter nights are probably not so good for me.
I have a question. Do the dead only come out at night, or do they also come out in the morning?
She throws you a shrewd little glance. A canny question that I would expect from a journalist. They come out whenever they feel like it, but I don't perform for the public in the daytime. It quite loses the effect, doesn't it?
Oh, Loveday's Loveday, how are you?
Oh, Loveday arrived. As the others are all
Loveday.
having a
You're
little
just in time
chat.
to meet Mrs. Pink.
Miss Pink, yes.
Thank God, I was worried I'd miss it. Sorry I'm late, everybody.
Oh, no problem. The folks are still in the drawing room being greeted. They've been introduced to Miss Pink, but they have not been introduced to anyone else yet. There seem to be a couple more people there because Miss Pink has been chit-chatting with the group and asking questions, and you come in just as she's giving a rather crisp little witticism to Valentine about how or to Mick about the dead not necessarily coming out at night. And her head snaps around, Lovedale. She said, "Would this be the wonderful Miss Llewellyn?"
Yes, and you are?
My name is Miss Jasmine Pink. I was just telling your friends I have been to a couple of parties at your father's mansion. Just unfortunately, never when you've been present. We've missed each other. She's in a kind of high-necked black Victorian gown with ruffles at the shoulders, tight sleeves, kind of mostly in that kind of thick brocadey kind of lace. But she has sewn countless pink tassels to it. So it looks interesting. It's a strange effect.
Well, I'm terribly sorry I've not met you yet, but
I was so hoping
how wonderful to meet you now.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. So, are we discussing the séance then? I have heard many people talking about your what's the word I want to use? Your particular talents.
Well, when Lady Harper asked me to come up, I didn't exactly plan on doing a séance, but I suppose with you here, I could possibly be prevailed upon to do it after dinner. That is.
Well, I'd be terribly disappointed to have missed out twice and to miss out a third time. I have heard wonderful stories about how brilliant you are at communing with the other side. I'd be very sorry to
you've heard
miss
of
it.
me?
Well, yes, my father does like to tell me about his parties, and your name has come up. I think you impressed several of the guests. Or frightened them, perhaps.
Good gracious, that's wonderful. That's so nice to hear. She kind of preens a little bit. At this point, Florence's mother kind of interjects. If I could just present our other guests for the night. This is Walt and Miriam Verbunter. Lord and Lady Verbunter, but for tonight it could be Walt and Miriam. And Florence, you may remember the Verbunters. They had a daughter, Rosie.
Of course.
It was she was not much older than you.
Yes, I think I remember her.
Yes. So yes, if you'd all like to relax, have a little drink. Dinner will be served in approximately 10 minutes.
Lovely.
Once James gets here, of course. He is, as usual, decided to be late. She glides away. The Verbunters step forward, and Lord Verbunter puts out his hand for you, Florence.
We check. Hello.
So good to see you again. It's nice to see you again.
Lovely to see you too.
He's probably in his late 60s. He's not very big, but he's quite stocky and definitely could very well have a touch of the gout, if you know what I mean. Florid complexion, a little bit of a shuffle and a limp as he moves. And you perhaps introduce your friends.
Oh yes, these are my friends. So this is Lovedale Llewellyn. This is Ruby Fontaine, Valentine Bow, Michal O'Sullivan, and I point to everyone in 10.
And priest O'Sullivan, Irish priest.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan.
Hello.
In Peter's house, I suppose. I shouldn't be surprised to find an Irish priest.
Right. Nice to meet you.
No offence meant, of course, young chap. He slaps you on the shoulder.
Well, you just called me an Irish priest. I'm not sure where the offence would be, but...
Very, very, This is
What?
my wife, Miriam.
Lovely to
Ruff,
see you.
ruff,
Miriam.
ruff, ruff, ruff.
This is my wife, Miriam. I'm just going to go get a refill. And he just turns and leaves her standing there with you. She's a kind of mousy woman. Very nice, very attractive dress. Really, really kind of high quality. Very in vogue. Like you'd see, a 20 to 30-year-old wearing it in one of the Bright Young Things parties in London. She's probably in her mid-40s. And she kind of glances at all of you. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to see you.
Did you come up for the dinner?
Oh, we were in the area, so we came to stay. We've been around all day. It's been lovely visiting.
Oh, good. Oh, here's James. She turns. And a tall, gangling chap strides into the drawing room as if he owns the place. He has a tweed jacket and corduroy trousers on, a open neck shirt, no tie, very much not dressed for dinner. He has a very slender moustache. It just doesn't quite reach the edges of his mouth, and a bit of a gleam in his eye. He strides in. Yes, well, I'm here. Dinner can start any time now. Is that wee Florence?
Hello.
Florence, you would guess this guy's younger than you. But, it's like your wee Florence.
Mm.
Very good. And friends, eh? Mm.
Yes, friends of mine.
Good stuff. Lovely to see. And who are we all then?
Oh, this is Loveday, Ruby, Valentine, and Miho.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, machine gun fire names. I'm James Worthington. Fun to meet you all. Quick kind of floppy handshake for each of you. And at dinner,
How are you, James?
are we going to? You're here for the dinner, or just for a quick tipple and off you go?
Oh, everyone's here for dinner.
Oh, great, wonderful. Keep us all entertained.
It's an old friend of yours, Florence.
Florence, what name did you give to this ravishing young lady?
This is Loveday Llewellyn.
My goodness gracious me. Delighted to make your acquaintance, Miss Llewellyn.
Yes, most people are. So, friends, are you?
I would say they absolutely are. You must be absolutely hot on the London scene. Ooh, I shall have to start coming down to London more often. Ha! I try to avoid lords like the plague, but I might be down more often now. Yes, friend of Florence since she was little, you know.
Yes. Yes, you should come down to London. There's plenty of lovely people, lovely scene, lovely place.
Yes. Llewellyn.
Yes.
I think I'm not reacting to this. I assume people, because of my dad, try to chat me up quite a lot. So I'm just like, yeah, part of the course, cool. Of course, he fancies me. Everybody does. So you know.
A drink.
Confidence of Loveday Llewellyn.
And he takes that completely in his stride. Like this guy, he's about 6'3", but probably only about 140 pounds, so like 10 stone. So very kind of tall and gangly, and he kind of and a drink. And sure enough, Susan said, yes. Maybe ask one of the staff next time, James. Yes, of course, Susan. You did say Florence would be here, but you didn't tell me she'd have such amazing friends.
Do you spend a lot of time here then, James?
Florence, who's your man? Who is he? What's that about?
Yeah, who is this?
Oh, he hasn't gone away. Susan walked away in the middle of his sentence.
Oh, you said he walked away.
He's still here.
In that case, I retract my question.
Sorry, Loveday, you asked the question.
Yes, I said, so, James, do you spend a lot of time here then with Peter and Susan?
Oh, we've been in and out, friends. Peter and I are lords together, you know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And yes, and as I say, I know Florence. We've fast friends ever since she was little.
Yes.
She wasn't off running around with that. What's his name? Lawrence Vane. If she wasn't off running around with Lawrence Vane, I'd have been. I'd have been off the market now.
What market?
Oh, it's an English. It's an English
Right,
chap.
yeah. Is that a French accent I hear?
Yes.
He starts rattling off full rapid fire, chatting away to you in absolutely terrible French, grammatically upside down,
Valentine is
vocabulary all over the place.
In physical pain from her terrible
Takes your hand, gives the back of your hand a kiss in very un-French style.
Just got a little wipe in the hand on the trousers, just like.
Okay, I see you've, James, you've reacquainted yourself with my daughter. So, yes, this way for dinner. Come along. They rang the bell a minute ago. I don't suppose you heard.
Yes, it's...
No, interrupt by my presence, of course.
Let's go for dinner.
Yes, Peter, we need to rearrange things. I need to be beside this Llewellyn lady. For sure. See what we can do, James. Yes. And in you go. Anybody gravitating to any particular place you want to sit, or are you hoping to be directed to seats?
I mean, I assume that Florence sort of has her seat, which is where she always sits, and so...
Just go over to your seat and you sit there.
Yeah, it's like, this is my chair. This has always been my chair. I don't care how long I've been gone. This is still my chair. Sort of an attitude.
James...
Can I sit beside Jasmine Pink?
You can sit beside Jasmine Pink. James glues himself to your side.
Of course.
Is that an engagement ring I see on your hand?
Yes, it's rather big, isn't it? I do rather like it.
I suppose it's adequate. Don't know.
Well, could you do better?
I certainly could, but ostentation... See, this is the thing. It's an ostentatious ring. A man to give an ostentatious ring, you should give one that's significant, not a halfway job. But you could also go the subtle way and just have a perfect gem cut perfectly.
I feel it's quite a significant diamond, to be honest with you. I mean, look at the size of it.
I apologise. I meant no offence.
I'm not offended at all. I think it's beautiful. Oh, very kind. Sit myself down. So have you got a young lady, James?
Oh, no, not at all. As I say, saving myself for the right woman.
Well, I know several lovely young ladies. Miss Fontaine, for example, across the table is not yet attached.
A fabulous young woman, but you really need to think and consider the misfortune of these poor ladies being in your presence, they're eclipsed entirely.
I'm just going to look very dubiously at Ruby, who is like factually a lot more beautiful than I am, and just be like, okay.
And Ruby's still giving Loveday the eye, like, how dare you even bring up my name during this? What have you just dubbed me into it?
So, James, do you spend a lot of time with Peter in the House of Lords? Is it often?
Well, as I say, I try and avoid London. Avoid Lords like the plague. It would be like doing work. If I wanted to work, I would have been born poor.
Forbid.
Yes. Very good. What it is about London you don't like?
Lords. The work. Listening to them all
There's a
waffling
lot
off.
else to do in London. Yes, I mean, I can understand that. They do talk an awful lot. Not that I would know, of course. So you have never been to London. What do you do around here then instead to keep you so busy?
I potter around now and again, but, well, you know, there's plenty up here, the north.
Have you ever been to a seance before?
I have not been to a seance. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And he settles in to chat to you about a seance. Meanwhile, Nick.
Yes.
Small father. You had a supernatural encounter, you were telling me.
I did indeed, yes. I believe that's what it was.
Voice of a dead man in your head?
No, not at all. It was a full-on dead man, like, you know.
An entire dead man in your head?
Not in my head, no, in the world, like.
Really? You encountered a dead person? Still dead or
I believe he was dead, yeah.
A revenant?
Well, I didn't go down into the grave to him. I mean, he was up and about, you know.
So he was returned, a revenant, or was it some form of
I wouldn't know all the
walking dead or
terminology, you know
apparition?
what I mean? In the church, we kind of categorise them all as spirits. Officially, they don't really exist, you know, these zombies or whatever.
Ah, but a spirit. So, not corporeal.
Well,
You
yeah,
couldn't
the
reach
body,
out
yeah,
and
that's what I'm
touch
saying
it.
to you. Well, I didn't, but I could have.
So he was corporeal.
No, he was there, like, yeah. He was indeed, yes, of course, yes, I seen him. I met him.
So not a spirit, a revenant, a being returned fully, physically into the world.
I suppose so, yes, all right, yes.
And did he continue to walk around and behave and act as a normal
No, he wasn't
person,
walking
or-
around, no, he was sitting down. He was smoking a pipe by the fire, do you know?
Are you blagging here, or are you recounting?
No, not at
something
all.
that may have
This
actually
literally happened. This was a fellow from Cork. He did. He met a man from Cork who was sitting down by the fire smoking a pipe, and Mick had been at the man's funeral the day before.
Okay, give me a second. I'll do a psychology check for the lovely lady. She gives you a glance, little bit of wry look, and continues chatting to you about it, asking you questions, saying, "How did it make you feel? Was it someone you knew well? Was it a friend of your father's, or from Cork? So you're not from Cork, though, are you? You said you knew people from Cork. So she's, and you get the sense she's kind of gently pulling a little bit of information out. She's trying to find some backstory that she can work with
About me or about me?
about you by asking about this person.
Sneaky,
that you
sneaky,
met,
sneaky.
that person.
Let's turn the tables here. Well, do you mind if I ask you, Ms. Pink? You're a fascinating woman. Are all of your do you have siblings?
No, we're not all named after herbs, if that's the question.
I was more thinking colours. If my name was Pink, I wouldn't name my child.
Oh well,
colour.
we are all named after colours. Yes, we're all named Pink.
That's quite beautiful. That's quite beautiful.
Yes.
You're not related to a wing commander by any chance, are you? Just ticking a little box here.
A sibling? No, none of my siblings are in the military.
No, not at all. How did you get into the whole?
My uncle is
thing?
in the Air Force, I believe, but not. I don't know.
Oh, is it? What's his name?
Rank.
Is it Pink?
Yes,
right. Okay.
yes.
Interesting. That's
like most of my family, his name is Pink. Yes.
Yes, it's a beautiful name.
So you said. So, are you a believer in things mystical beyond the Holy Trinity?
Jesus, there's a lot going on in the church beyond the Holy Trinity now, and you sort of have to say that you believe in it or they don't let you in.
And are you a believer, or did you just say that you believe it?
Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I've seen some fairly far out things now, I have to say.
Interesting. Good. That's interesting to hear. Meanwhile, up at the top of the table, Peter Harper is kind of... He took a quick glance or two down, kind of... at Mick. The chap has moved and seated himself way down there. He kind of looked at the empty seat beside him, which turns out to be the only seat free as Ruby comes to take her seat. Seeing as Mick has decided to go sit beside the medium where Ruby would have been sitting. So.
Okay, I'll go up and sit down.
Oh, Miss Fontaine. Lovely. Good. Did you enjoy your walk? Was it pleasant?
It was, thank you.
Good. Tell me, Florence's little business, is it going well?
It's going very well. Very successful lady. You should be very proud of her, actually.
There are things to be proud of, things to be thankful for. I'm thankful that she can pay her bills and doesn't need me to send her money. Give me a psychology check, Ruby, please.
Okay. Failure.
Yeah, he seems...
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the failure.
He seems very much oriented along the lines of, I just want to make sure she's not going to be an anchor, a drain on my family.
Florence is very independent, and I don't think you have to worry about anything when it comes to your daughter. Like I say, you should be very proud.
That's a good word for it, yes. You seem like a independent and progressive young woman.
I try to be. Thank you for saying that.
Yes, it definitely means something different these days. If I'd said that 15, 20 years ago, someone would have slapped me. But yes, how did you come to know Florence?
We went on a trip over to Peru, and I met her there.
You and Miss Llewellyn, was it?
That's right, yeah. Myself and Miss Llewellyn have known each other for quite some years now, and we decided to take a trip out, and it was lovely. And now we've met everybody else, and we're loving life, as some might say.
Wonderful.
Been on many trips yourself?
I try not to travel too much.
Why is that?
Doesn't agree with me. Food on the continent is different.
I guess.
But he gave a little chuckle there at the end, as if he's trotting out a line.
Okay.
Well, I must say, Florence is at least blessed with charming companions. And it's good to see that she has those around her who are supportive and loyal. That's nice to know.
Oh yeah, definitely supportive. We look out for each other.
Good. What do you think about this whole seance business? Bit of a to-do for nothing, in my opinion, but what do you think?
Probably the same, to be honest. I'm just going to wait and see. But keep an open mind, and we'll see what happens. Is it your wife that's more interested? Is it Susan?
Yeah, Susan is quite intrigued with this whole palaver. Also, I think she had some idea of entangling that pink one and James over there.
So has she met Miss Pink prior? Has she been here multiple times, or is this the first visit?
He gives you a little canny look. Interesting.
Can I do a psychology check on that?
Do you work with Florence?
I mean, you could say that.
Very good. Yes, she's met him. She's met Miss Pink on numerous occasions, various do's around about the country.
Okay.
But yes, seems James has his eyes set on another prize tonight.
Yeah, very keen on Miss Llewellyn. Can't say I blame him. Everybody is a fan.
Yes, I think propping up his estate is more the order of business there. So you might give Miss Llewellyn a nudge if you think she might lean in that direction.
I see.
He certainly knew the name the minute he heard it.
Well, she is taken, so I think he's going to fall flat.
He
I do
wouldn't
say
really
so
care
myself.
about that, but no, it's good to know if she's the kind of lady to stick to her guns, and he's no
That
one
she
to
is.
push. Good.
Exactly right.
Valentine, you are seated directly between the Verbunters.
Oh my god.
And Lord Verbunter twice kind of leans across you to say something to Miriam. It's a strange seating, isn't it, Miriam? Just all divided up, moved, split apart like this. Sorry, excuse me if I speak across you. For some reason, my wife is seated down there.
If you would like to change seats, that is perfectly all right.
Something wrong with your seat?
Oh no, just if you wanted easier access to your wife, I am happy to oblige.
What do you mean by that?
I'm confused by your question.
Would you need easy access to my wife?
In conversing with her?
Are you implying something, young lady?
I don't think so.
You get a gentle elbow in the ribs from the other side. And you look, and the quiet wife is sitting there with a little smirk, and she's just gives a nod at him, like he's kidding, kind of a gesture.
Oh.
No, don't give me away, crying out loud, Miriam. It was all the hallmarks of a lovely little meltdown. Sorry, a little joke.
Yes, the English have such a wonderful sense of humour.
That's supposed to be some kind of racialist comment.
No.
Oh, good. You can't be racist about us white men, you know. Doesn't work.
Valentine just sitting there like, is this what a stroke feels like?
He seems to get the sense that he's not going to really get anywhere with this, So he turns around to his other side, where Loveday is sitting. You look like you need rescuing, miss. What should I say?
I'm probably on my second glass of wine. Is that what he said?
James.
So having
White.
just reached glass of wine, I sort of go into the wine and I can't stop it, and then I have to go, oh, I'm so sorry. There's a little cough there. I do
A little pat on the back.
apologise.
Gives you a good solid pat on the back.
Thank you. Did I hear you talking to Valentine there?
Well, for what it's worth, doesn't really make much conversation, does she?
She's more of a thinker than a talker, I'll be honest.
Very good. Well. Good thinking. Enjoy your night. Turns back to you. So, you've got a father, don't you?
Yes. Do you?
No, dead.
Fair enough. I'm very sorry for your loss. Yes, I have a
About
father.
40 years
and
ago.
he
No
is...
big deal.
Okay. Well, I'm
Wealthy, isn't he?
glad to hear that, but all the same. He is, yes, fabulously so. Thank you.
She's looking for a peerage.
I mean, he probably wouldn't say no if one were to be offered. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'll see what we can do then.
Do you... That would be wonderful. Do you know of one going?
His large and bulbous nose gets a little prod. Well, he's friends with Florence's family. So we can work something out, can't we?
Well, that is kind, sir. Now, that is kind. What a wonderful evening this is turning out to be. So, tell me more about yourself and your wife. How did the two of you meet?
And he gets into chatting to you. He turns out to be, like, coarse and boorish and not a little boring, but generally an okay chap.
I mean, who I'm engaged to is fairly coarse, I would say, so I would imagine it's not going to put me off particularly. Take it all in my stride.
Yeah. And you have a good chat. Meanwhile, Florence, you sit there. Nobody really makes conversation. Your mother occasionally asks one of the servants, pass Florence some more veg, would you? And things like that. But besides that, unless you directly engage anybody,
I'm happy to smile through this, and Florence just wants us to be over. Let's get out of here.
So the meal winds down, and Peter stands up. Ting ting. Well, I'll say quick toast on how fabulous it is to have our daughter back in the house. It would be even better if she was returning to roost, but I'm sure that's a far cry. So, cheers, Florence. Welcome home for now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for gentlemen, we shall not be retiring for some brandy and cigars. We apparently are retiring to the other dining room for what is called a seance, I think. Miss Pink here will be reaching out to the spirit world for us and trying to bring us together, perhaps with those long past or recently past. She could probably tell you more than I can, more use. Does anybody have any objection before we go? Does anyone not wish to participate in such a interesting pursuit? Walt goes to stand up, and Miriam leans across you. Valentina just yanks on his arm. You are not going anywhere. No, fun. And,
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
I suppose nobody I've killed I want to talk to.
You don't have to have killed them.
Have you killed
Could be anybody who's dead.
Oh, now you want to talk to me? Probably kill more people than you have.
I don't know.
Oh.
And he laughs and gives you a little bit of a kind of nudge. But again, probably falls quite flat for reality.
Has never been more confused by English humour than she has been at this dinner.
At which point, Jasmine
I
Pink.
think Walter's great. I think this guy's great.
At which point, Jasmine Pink gets over. Okay, well, perhaps you could all come through. Less of the lovely side entertainment, and let's focus on me. She swans out and expects everyone to follow her.
I think we're just going to do a seance. Yes. I'm not sure she's for real.
I am absolutely for real.
Okay.
Come on, everyone, it'll be fun. Let's go.
That was meant to be under my breath. Okay, she's done a listening check and she got an extreme success.
Excellent listening skills.
Excellent listening. Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay, so you move on out into, well, it's down a corridor to the other wing of the house, and you come to a lovely, small, intimate dining room. Not like the very large kind of wood-paneled walls and paintings everywhere, and X generations of the Harper family staring down at you at the table. This one is much more kind of toned down. Map of the world on one wall. Curios from various different countries around shelves on another wall, and a large circular table with a number of seats, a number which I will recall any second now. 10, 12 seats, perfect. 12, not one less and not one more. Definitely not 13. So the 6 of you, 11 seats, because I'm not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6 of them. You're all seated, and you are arrayed as follows. Okay. It's Miss Pink, Loveday Llewellyn, James Worthington tries to sit down beside you, Loveday, but it is Susan Harper is put beside you. Then it is Mick. Then it is Peter. Then Valentine. Then James. Then it is Ruby. Then Walt. Then Florence. Then Miriam. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
That's 2 love
11,
days.
12. How was love day there twice?
Yeah, was that Florence at the end?
No,
rather
it was
than me?
Florence and then Miriam, and then
Yeah,
we're back
we
round
Florence
to
already.
Jasmine Pink. Sorry, that's everybody.
Jasmine, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Can I just ask, given that we're describing in great detail the order that everybody's sitting in, did we bring our guns?
Yes, fine. Who is armed coming to this dinner with Florence's parents?
I mean, I always have something in my handbag, but it's dinner, so I'm not sure I've got like the standard handbag. I think if we're playing like honest and not,
I doubt very much
with
you've got a
I don't think I've got my handbag. I think I'm wearing a dress and probably don't even have a clutch bag in the way that we would in the modern sense. Because what do you need to bring? You don't need your phone and your keys if you're just having a dinner in the house.
Yeah.
Are there shotguns in the car?
I think so. I think all of our
There
regular.
are?
But what do you think is going to happen? It's a seance.
Yeah, you can shoot a ghost.
Yeah, I'm sure Guy just spent 5 minutes describing the order we were all sitting in because it's not going to be needed to know that.
That could be important at all.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, me talking about shooting ghosts, I'm not sure what I'm doing.
I'm not sure I'm going to shoot a ghost. Yeah.
So just
Not
shoot
sure
a
how
ghost.
that goes.
If somebody gets possessed,
Assault, but
then you might have to shoot them.
Okay, but if something does go wrong,
Yeah,
we shoot
but-
Jasmine Pink, right?
If someone gets possessed, then you probably don't want to like shoot them. You want to try and disarm them without hurting them because they're still a person under there. Okay.
NPCs
Valentine's
are all
shaking a few for the
disposable,
team.
right?
It's your turn.
If
to
you try to
shoot.
kill my dad,
Now, Valentine's like, they can take care of this. I'm done. I'm tapping out for a bit.
yeah. Valentine's just gonna run away.
Valentine's just going to go outside and smoke. That's what she's going to do. I've had enough of this. I'm going for a smoke.
I predict Valentine's going to grab the nearest iron bar and start clocking people over the head. Against her own will.
So you are all shown to these seats, and then Valentine, do you decide to up and move?
Sorry?
You're all shown to these
Good.
seats, and Valentine, do you decide to get up and say, no, I'm going to go out for a smoke, or do you stick around?
No, she was thinking about it, but she's like, I should probably just grin and bear it for the sake of Florence.
Okay, cool.
And can I ask, did Jasmine guide us to these specific seats, or did we just all came in and sat wherever?
The servants guided you to these seats.
Okay.
So we can move if we'd like to. Or is that not?
If
an
you were to
option?
move, there are only 11 seats. So if you were to move, you would need to actually actively
Eject
Swap.
go and move someone else out of their seat.
I am. So I'm just. This is above the table. I assume if this is very fashionable at the moment, Ruby and Loveday have probably been to a few of these before, and I'm wondering if we know a few of the little tricks. Would we get up and swap seats in the hopes of like disrupting? Would that occur to us?
It's up to you if it would
This is
occur.
occurring to me now.
I think Valentine has probably been at a seance or two as well, because they would have been very fashionable in Paris. But she's very like, yeah, it's smoke and mirrors, like it's not real.
Yeah, I feel like Florence might have been offered, but had deliberately declined the opportunity to be at a seance, but may have been.
Yeah.
So Loveday, would
Well,
you and Ruby have a habit of playing this kind of little prank at seances?
I think if you're up for it, Ruby, I think maybe it could just be
Yeah.
something we do, just to like throw
Okay.
them off a little bit. And
So
expose
as you
them
two are
to
shown
them or
into
not.
your seats, you just like in rhythm, as if it's perfectly natural. You just drift to the other person's seat and sit down.
Yeah,
I think
I'd
so,
say
yeah.
so. Plus, Ruby knows that she's hiding something because she was panicking when she first met her.
Okay.
So I think, but for that reason as well, Ruby's like, she's hiding something. I'm going to try and throw her off a little bit.
Shall I do my luck check quickly, Guy?
Yes, please. That's
Really, I
brilliant.
feel like I'm going to need it.
Oh god. It might be fine. This might just be a kooky little fake seance that isn't real. Or maybe we just get to talk to a Victorian child. It might not be that we're
Yeah.
fighting for our lives. It might
I'm
not
going
be.
for Jackson.
Yeah, let's
I
go for
think it's
Just
quite
channel
nice.
Jackson. Think of
Let's
Let's
Jackson.
channel Jackson. Like, ask him,
Yeah.
could you give us some of the information that you didn't leave us?
Yeah. Yeah.
If
The
Jasmine
other
Pink
person
does
I
not
think we should
summon a
ask for.
Cthulhu monster, I'll be like, why are you in the game,
Yeah.
Jasmine?
I think we should ask if she can speak to Robert Carlyle, because we don't think he's dead, right? So can she reach him or can she not? Whatever answer we get will give us
Power
information.
move. Shouldn't have said that with the GM within earshot. Nice little curveball right
Don't
there.
announce your plan!
I was really proud of it.
So, you're all seated in this lovely, warm room. Comfortable, nice leather seats in these chairs. Nice, you'd guess, mahogany table, huge mahogany table. The gas lights are all turned out. Electric lights weren't on at all. The gas lights were brought right down to a dim when you came in, and now they've been extinguished. There are candles around the room. They seem not to have been pre-lit, but as the gas lamps were turned down, all the candles around the room ignited without anyone going over and lighting them. James is already glancing around like, now, welcome, all of you. We're going to run through some gentle exercises to get our minds flexible, welcoming, and open to the idea of this kind of a joining of the world of the dead with the world of the living. And then I do believe, I know there's someone who wants me to contact someone. I've managed to discern this from among you. But I will be happy to allow one or two others, perhaps not too many. It can go too far, if you know what I mean. But we will see if we can commune with any of your past friends or loved ones. But first, I do hope that you will all join me in calmly breathing and centering. Long deep breaths in through the nose, and then just let it come out through your mouth as if your very spirit is leaving for a moment to join with the spirits of the others. Just like that. Let me hear you all. Very good, Father. You've done exercises like this before, I believe.
I breathe a lot.
Yes, it's quite admirable pursuit. It's good to have a little of that lightheartedness and humour for a moment like this. It can become quite serious if we are too focused on the actual journey we're about to take. Better to think of just abstract things. Listen to the sound of my voice. A deep breath in. And as you breathe in, all of you, give me spot hiddens. Valentine. Suddenly there's a strange floral scent. It's reminds you, it brings back a memory. It gives you a little tingle, almost like a shiver. What flowers was it you used to take to the grave in New York?
Do you mean Love Day?
I do mean Love Day.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Well
the thing
spotted.
from Valentine's Black Story that
spotted.
had flowers in it, and I was like, what the?
Love Day.
Yeah. Love Day can definitely remember. I am just checking my backstory to see if I put anything in.
Improvise.
It was peonies.
Light fragrance of peonies. You pick up as you take the next deep breath in. It just gives you a momentary little chill. Oh, that's kind of strange. Yes, I can feel us. Harmonies aligning. The vibrations. Yes. Now, allow me to just prepare myself as we talk a little. And she raises a shawl that you didn't realize she was wearing. And just drapes it over. This will allow my mind to remain separate. My spirit and your spirit is mingling. We are connected and reaching out to the other world. But I need to keep my awareness separated. Protective spells woven into the fabrics of this shore. Tell me. Do we have anyone here who's lost someone recently? A friend, perhaps? Childhood acquaintance? Walt nudges you.
I'm just looking at Florence.
Walt is like,
sorry, is this meant to be Rosie?
no,
Is Rosie
Florence.
dead?
Florence, he's nudging. You recently notably had a friend and her father die.
Okay, sorry. You confused me with the mentioning of Rosie earlier, and I wrote down Rosie, and you said her age. I was just like, is there a dead person that I don't know about? Cool. Yes, Eloise.
Yes, Eloise. That was the young vain girl. So I am going to allow Eloise to act as my North Star in this process. I don't believe she will come and speak to us, but she will be my North Star and hopefully guide me through. Do you think she would do that for us, Florence?
I think she would.
Mick's face is like, really? She would? Given the last time you guys saw Eloise. Yes. So we shall have our guidance from Eloise. But I'm going to retreat. You will not be speaking to me from here out. Others will use my voice. Now, going to reach for Rosie. Mr. and Mrs. Lord and Lady Forbunter, I hope you will pardon me for reaching for your daughter first. Would you all reach out and take hands with one another? She puts her hands out to either side to take hands with you folks. Now, I feel a presence. I'm being brought to a young woman. I'm being led by our North Star. I'm being led to a young woman. I can feel a beautiful spirit. Rosie, is that you? Oh, she says, Mother and Father. She says, I miss you, Mother and Father. Is that a very quick, almost immediate sniffle and gasp from Miriam. Walt's hand tightens as he holds the hands on either side of him. She does not seem to have any further message, however, for Walt or Miriam. If you have a question, I could ask her. Yes, ask her was it all right at the end? I was afraid it might be too much for her. Rosie, was it too much for you at the end? No, Walt. She says her passing was peaceful at the end. You did everything you could. Well, jolly good. Jolly good. Tell her I'm proud. Good lass. I shall tell her. Wait, I'm being drawn onwards. My North Star is leading me to someone else. To someone else. Is it a name beginning with G? Jerry. Who are you? Who? Damn, this is unusual. The table starts to gently kind of vibrate under your hands. There's like almost a very tiny, almost imperceptible tremor to the table. This is not how it normally goes. This is a little bit of a shock. I've been whisked away to someone else. Someone who's got a very strong, demanding pull for someone at this table. It begins with G. He wants to know. Did you make it to the pyramid? Did you ever make it? Who are you asking? G. What is your name, G? Jerry. And her voice changes a little, deepens. It becomes almost American in timbre and twang. Strange quaver to it, though. Did you ever make it to the pyramids, Al? Come on, lovely. I know you're there. we were always going to go. Did you make it to the pyramids? Tell me.
I'm silent.
Confound it. You know, love day. It's, do you remember the last time we saw each other? Last time we really spoke. You were so hopeful for the future. I didn't want to break it to you how bad things were over there. I figured if I went back, it would be the end of it. But I just wanted you to know when I told you I loved you, I really meant it. Sorry, I can. Yes, someone. Gee, I can. He's looking for an L, but I think he's gone. She raises the veil for a second, looking a little shaken. Do you want to give me psychology checks? She's looking around the table. I don't know if that meant anything to anyone. Jerry Crompton. No, did anyone? How do we do our psychology checks?
Yep.
Because I'm not looking. I'm not
Hell yeah.
kind of looking at the sheet.
Yeah. Success for me and Ruby, hard success for Florence.
Loveday and Ruby, you get a sense that she's genuinely a little bit shocked by this. Florence, this is a very polished act. You're pretty sure it's a polished act. She's just really good at her craft. I am. Does anyone, rather than let myself be swept away again, does anybody have someone they'd like to contact? That was a little
I do.
disconcerting. Yes, Father, tell me who?
The name is Robert Carlyle.
Carlyle. Hey, can you bring us to Robert Carlyle? Robert Carlyle. I'm getting nothing. Eloise is. I'm wondering if she's left us and not guiding us any longer. I get nothing. No Carlyle, no Robert Carlyle. But oh no, a man of the cloth, Father. There is a man of the cloth, reaching for me. He's reaching for me. He's red. He's all in red. Father, why would a priest in red be Cardinal Ponce? He's why did you not speak for me? Why did you not tell them what he did? Why did you not speak up for me? No, you're a disgrace. You're a horrible little girl. You're like all the others. You should have spoken for me, for the victim. You said nothing. Why did you hold your silence, you horrible child? What? I think I need to stop. I breathe. Any reaction from you folks around the table? Anyone respond to her?
I'd like to just, I meant Roger. I'm so sorry. I meant Roger Carlyle.
Roger Carlyle. I shall try. She adjusts this shawl. I shall try for Roger Carlyle. And
Do. What the hell?
Meanwhile, do you guys want to make psychology checks as you kind of glancing around the tables? It's quite dark, but you can make out each other's features to some extent. Anyone want a psychology check?
Okay, success.
Success? Anybody else?
No, failure for Ruby.
Oh, failure. Yeah, failure for Florence.
Okay.
Oops, success.
Looking back and forth.
Florence.
So, success for Mick and failure for everyone else? Or Valentine, you succeeded?
Yeah, success.
Success for Valentine.
Okay. Mick, you noticed someone had a little bit of a reaction at that outburst about the man of the cloth. Would anyone like to tell Mick what kind of reaction he picks up?
Wasn't me.
Did anybody...
Oh, this is someone's backstory.
Yeah.
I was about to say, didn't you orphanage nuns?
They've picked up a little bit of confusion from Valentine, but she tried to cover it up very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Carlyle. Again, nothing. There's nothing, Carlyle. Maybe she has left me again this time. I begin to tire now. It's been now, each time there's been a process, a wind up, 5 minutes or so for each of these contacts and interactions. Perhaps that is it for tonight. And she goes to move her shawl. Does anybody ask her anything for anyone else? Anybody else who's spiritual
I think
to reach?
Jackson, maybe.
Yeah, she's successfully convinced Loveday because I smelt the flowers and then she's brought up the former fiance. So I'm going to reach out and say, wait, yes. Can you... Would like to talk to Jackson Elias, please.
I am tired, but I can try. Can you bring us to Jackson Elias if he's still watching over his friends? Jackson Elias. You again. Polished, urbane tones. Her voice is completely gone now. There's no sign of any tremulousness. There's no sign of any quaver. No nervousness. Nothing. There's none of her tone or accent. Just the polished, urbane accents you recognize from your dreams. Always poking.
From the dreams.
Always
Oh, it's the guy.
trying to go deeper. You want to interfere with my plans? You wish to involve yourself? You think you've spoken to the man himself, have you? Well, now, the man himself has spoken to you, father, daughter. Both of you know what I mean. I have spoken. A debt is due. I take it now. And she screams, and she erupts into fire and flames. She rips the shawl from her face. She flails back in her seat. Fire burns and rages up all around her. Her clothes, her dress, her pink fluttery tassels are engulfed in flame. She screams, enveloped by a blazing inferno in front of you. What do you do? Oh, sorry, sand checks first, please.
Check.
You had to push it to one more, didn't you?
Is it for everyone or just
Failure.
Flo and Mick?
Everyone's
Can you use
everyone,
look consent check?
consent checks. Absolutely. This woman is just spontaneously burst into flames. Is burning alive in front of you. You can smell the crackling, porky smell of human flesh.
Ugh.
Can you use look
Well, I'm
consent
fine.
check, guy? No, okay. Then fail.
So many fails.
Loveday's the only person who succeeded, really?
Okay.
Shit.
Loveday. You're right.
Day at the zoo.
Whatever it is, Jerry, you'll look after me. It's fine. Okay. Loveday, you lose 1 san. Mick, could you roll a d6 for me, please?
Oh, 6. No good. That's not nice.
Florence, could you roll a d6 for me, please?
Oh boy.
If I lose the plot again, I'm going to...
Oh, also 6!
Valentine,
Oh,
could you roll a
no.
d6
What a
for me,
day,
please?
what a day.
Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's so unlucky.
Let's keep this going, Valentine. Go on, a 6.
Oh dear. Oh
D6.
dear.
Yeah, please. Give me a 6.
Oh dear.
6.
It's gonna be like 1 now.
Oh,
Ah.
it is
Hey.
one.
And
Screw you.
Ruby, a
Screw
d6.
you.
A d6 for you, Ruby, please.
No, we don't want
5.
Valentine going crazy.
Okay.
You don't
No,
want
we don't want crazy Valentine. We don't want crazy Valentine.
Okay. I am going to pick for each of you. I'm not going to have you roll randomly, I'm afraid.
So do we take that score off of
Yes,
our
take that amount away from your
Yeah.
sanities. Each of you do. I assume none of you hit your thresholds for
No.
2
indefinite,
off.
right?
2.
2 off. Okay, good. We'll get there later.
Oh.
2 off, yeah.
Okay. Mick, you are going to have a crisis involving your ideology and beliefs, not a
Oh, fine.
not an abandoning or a kind of loss of your ideology and belief. More, you are going to manifest one of your beliefs from your ideology, beliefs in your backstory in a very crazed, extreme, and demonstrative manner. Okay, so have a quick look at your backstory, look at your ideology and beliefs, see which one you're going to.
Okay.
It could very well be your
I just pick one, do I?
Catholicism. It could be your belief in fairies, whichever, whatever. But something is going, and when we come back around to the acting out start, you can start that.
Okay.
Florence Florence. Roll me a D100, please. See if we get an appropriate one.
28.
Okay. You have demonophobia, fear of spirits or demons. Okay.
Very apt.
And you're going to start panicking and babbling about demons, spirits coming to get you, and etc., etc. And Ruby, you will recognize this one. You will flee in panic.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Peter has flung his chair back from the table, has thrown himself to the floor, and is convulsing in tears, crying, sobbing uncontrollably, just in abject loss of self and panic. The others are all somewhat shaken and momentarily perturbed. So let's just talk us through. Florence, let's start with you. How does your temporary insanity manifest?
I think, sort of going, the huddle and just various muttering about The spirits, they put her on fire. They put her on fire. They're coming first. They're coming for me. The spirits. They're coming first. They're coming first. The spirits. And they chaotic mumbling.
But and kind of getting away from the fire. I assume.
Yeah. As
It's like
far,
the spirits, the demons are coming from the fire. Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I fear that spirits did that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Mick, how does your insanity manifest? What do we see?
I am the Spirit, I am the servant of the Holy Flame. I am a servant of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Master. I command you to return into the hell from which you came.
Okay, so you're trying to admonish
And I'll fucking
banish.
charge at it. I will charge at the burning lady.
Right, okay. Charge at her to save her, or
In
charge
nomine
at her
Patris
to
et Filius Spiritus
strike her down?
Sanctus. Well, she's not the demon, is she? I think I regard the flames as the demon.
Okay. So you're going to try and beat out the flames as you roar religious exhortation.
Just screaming jibbly boop in Latin.
Okay.
Yes.
And Ruby, what do we see from Ruby Fontaine as she freaks out and panics in this
All the colour drains from
fully
her
closed
face.
room?
She, pushes herself up off the chair and she bombs out of there, runs as fast as she can.
The door is locked.
Yeah. Oh, the door's locked. Do I just like bang into the door? Knock myself out?
No. There's windows. There are windows.
Scramble at the windows, trying
Big kind
to
of curved
undo,
bay
see
window.
if-
You're scrambling. You're scrapping. That won't open. Are you going to try and smash the window? Or are you going to try and barge through and break open the window?
I'm going
or-
to barge through it.
Okay.
I'm going to barge
Give
through
me
it.
a brawl check, please. This is not to see if you can break the window. This is to see how badly breaking the window goes for you.
Remind me where the brawl is.
It is on your just under skills on the fighting section on the right hand side.
Got ya.
Right hand side.
Oh, failure.
Okay, so you try and smash your way, kind of bash through and break the frame open so you can get out the window, and you just go through, the small like square panes of glass. You just smash straight through them out and fall out into the outside, scramble up and run off into the moors. Again, deja
I
vu.
don't know if this is allowed. I think because Loveday has had this experience with Ruby before, and if Ruby has sort of cannoned off the door, will have clocked it and would try to go after her.
Okay, you're going to try and follow her?
Yeah.
Okay. So you chase her, no problem. What's your dex?
Yeah. Not good, unfortunately. Sorry, Ruby.
Oh no, it's all good. All good.
I mean, it's definitely not as high as Ruby.
60.
Okay, 16. 60. And then your movement rate on your combat tab, please.
Is 9.
Okay. So Ruby gets going before you, right? And she's out like a shot. She smashes through the window, takes you completely by surprise, and she's sprinting off across the estate. You will catch her up because your movement rate is faster than hers. You're quite small and reasonably dexterous for your size, so you get a good sprint going. So you will catch her, okay, but not right away.
Okay.
Valentine, you're a little shook, as are the others at the table. But your companions have all gone absolutely out of their wits. What do you do?
I think once she gets over the initial shock, she'd be looking at something to like cover the woman in to try and beat out the flames, so like a rug or
There is
like
a large
curtains or something.
tablecloth of the table.
Yeah.
There is quite a large, like not very thick but very expansive rug on the floor. There are curtains on the window, over the windows, big heavy curtains.
So I suppose the thing that she can probably lift most easily is the tablecloth, so she'll probably rip it off the table, throw it over and try and push the woman to the ground so she can cover her up. Although, is Mihal in the way if he's trying to cast out the demon?
I'm going to I'm going to ask you for a dexterity check to kind of work around him and unless you think you have some skill would help with that, go for dexterity and try and just work around Mick and get the tablecloth draped, thrown over Jasmine Pink.
Could I use like intelligence to figure out a way around it, or does it have to be dex?
I'll give you an idea check. Go on, go for it. Why not?
Yeah.
Better for me than it is for you.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
Damn it.
So you kind of think, okay, well, I'm going to throw it over Mick and her, and it'll go over him and land on her.
Okay.
Mick, roll a luck check, please.
Oh no, you
A
can
luck check.
wrap Mick up.
This could go very bad.
Shit.
Luck.
Oh dear.
Sandwich of flames.
Extreme success.
Oh, thank you.
At the last second,
Hallelujah.
as
The power of
this
Christ protects me.
tablecloth flutters over you and Jasmine Pink as you're kind of trying to bat at her. You're using hands, you're using maybe a Bible you've whipped out of your cassock, whatever you've got, you're trying to wail away on the flames, and this tablecloth comes over your head, and you get this strange, overwhelming scent of flowers and oil, flowery, like strange, like essential oil smell. As this tablecloth drapes over you, and you just kind of slip backward a step, and it fully drapes over Jasmine Pink, and goes up like a Roman candle.
Oh, shit.
Because it's been doused in oils
Valentine, 10 out of 10.
with scent in them.
Oh, bollocks.
So you all get a really
Shit.
nice smell of flowers during the ritual.
Okay, this lady is barbecue.
Yeah, she is. This is
Covering up the barbecue smell.
that was bad, but it is now worse. Yeah, she just goes up
Oh, no.
and continues to scream. The tablecloth is now up and flailing around. The tablecloth is on fire. The fire is starting to get onto the walls because there's bits of oil and everything.
Oh shit!
Walt is coming to his senses. He's grabbed one of the big heavy curtains. He's trying to beat out the flames. His wife is running to try and get water. Susan is screaming for the servants. She's unlocked the door and thrown it open, screaming for the servants. There's a wild flurry of activity. James has ripped off his shirt and is using it to whip at the flames, trying to put them out.
That he was just trying to seduce Loveday there for a
Look
minute.
at me! No. Any chance, any opportunity. No. And but yes, there is little to no hope of saving the poor lady now. It is a damage mitigation to stop the house burning down. Florence, I'm going to ask you for a luck check, please, to see if we save your family home.
Oh,
my
like,
gosh, no pressure.
oh god.
Brutal.
Ooh.
Okay, that means we're not gonna, right?
Fortunately,
Thank
the flames are contained and beaten out. It is strange and unnatural how tenaciously these flames persist and try to spread, but they are eventually extinguished as Mick continues to with his hands and everything. Mihal, roll D3, please.
A D3. So that's D6. So 3. So 2 then.
You take 2 points of damage as you burn and blister your hands and forearms, trying to beat away these demonic flames. Okay. Florence, you do not participate. I think you do not try and help. I think you are
Yeah, I was far back.
getting yourself in
Getting
a
away
corner
from
till the
flames.
door is open. Once the door is open, you're trying
Yeah.
to distance yourself from the demonic spirits and presence that's infested this room. You as you leave, you you again get this sight of your father just lying there, almost in a fetal position, just racked with tears and sobs.
I mean, is the room still on fire?
While you're leaving, and he's lying there amidst the little bits of burning fabric and spatters of oil and stuff.
I mean, I might try to save my dad if he's lying in a room that's on fire. Am I that insane?
Give me a power check, please.
Power.
Yep.
We've not had a power
control
one
your
before.
nervous
Hard
system.
success.
Yes, you can overcome your own panic and anxiety to drag your father out the door with you.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get out,
Yeah,
but I'm trying to bring
take
him
him
with me
with
because
you.
he's
Yeah.
my dad.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. And out in the moors,
That'll be yours.
you make it about half a mile, Ruby, before Loveday catches up to you. Loveday, are you tackling Ruby, or are you running alongside her and trying to talk her down?
Stay down.
We've been here before. I'm not faffing around. I'm just full on from the back, rugby tackling as hard as I possibly can.
Brawl check, please. Not to do damage, just to take her down.
Okay. Oh, my brawl is not good. Oh, success for you.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
Drop me down.
Successfully brawl. Now it's from behind. I'm going to say, Ruby, you're somewhat surprised and not prepared for this. So you are rugby tackled from behind, borne to the ground, and for the next 30 seconds or so, while you still flail around and try and flee, Loveday just holds you. Tell us what this looks like, Loveday, as you try and hold her and calm her.
I'm just fully wrestling, like arms pinned to the ground, full body weight on top of her. Stop! For God's sake, stop it! We're fine! We have good shoes as well.
Calm down, it's
Please,
okay.
just stop!
Stop! Will you just...
Stop it! These are my favourite shoes!
This is what Ruby would
That's
need.
So
my
Loveday.
favorite
So
shoe.
Loveday.
That might be what snaps you out of it, Ruby, is Loveday finally on top of you shouting in your face, these are my favourite shoes. And you come to yourself.
What was that?
I've no idea. She went up like a candle. I had to get you. I had to stop you. I'm not having you lost in the moors for God knows how long. Christ alive, what a
I don't want to go
palaver.
back there. I do not want to go back there.
No, well, I think we're going to have to go find out if that poor woman's made it, because I suspect the answer is going to be no. Last I saw, Valentine was headed towards her with a tablecloth. It didn't look good for her.
Another
Ouch,
victim
poor
for Valentine.
Okay. So, gradually.
I will, though, pat her on the back and say, are you all right, though, darling? Are you okay? That was very scary.
Honestly, I don't know. Can we just walk back really slow?
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good idea. Let's get some fresh air, I think, just to clear our minds a little.
Thank you.
Gradually, order is restored. A couple of people have mild burns. Walt is a little singed. There is a charred corpse in the small dining room. The police are called to come and investigate and deal with this tragedy. You are all given an opportunity to go to your rooms and gather yourselves, compose yourselves, clean up, and if you need medical assistance, a doctor will be brought in. So Mick, for example, definitely there's a doctor on the way to deal with your burns. Florence, your father's taken upstairs. Susan takes him upstairs and puts him to bed. Comes back down to you. Well, I suppose. Well done.
Thank you.
I don't know what happened. Apologize to your friends. Obviously, the police will probably want to speak to you all, but I think once the police have gone, I'm going to retire for the night.
Yes.
Walt and Miriam are somewhat shaken. I've given them a room, and James, I'm not sure where he is. Last I saw him he was going off without his shirt. I think looking for a drink. You might track him down and see if you can get him to leave the good stuff alone.
Yes. I'll.
Your father's had enough of a blow tonight without having his good port drunk as well.
Yes. I'll make sure everyone behaves.
She pauses. Yes, your friends. They've been perfectly pleasant, but I do sense that maybe some an edge to some of them. So, if you could, I might be down in the morning, but otherwise, just. I know you've no interest in keeping the place, but at least try and make sure it stays intact. No,
Yes,
I
of
have to go.
course.
I hear cars. I'm guessing the police will be here. Florence, please, perhaps do something about your hair before they come in, will you?
Yes, of course.
She heads out front to see her. She's gone up and she's looking absolutely pristine. But, at that point, probably Ruby and Loveday come in the back way.
Very hesitantly.
Yeah, definitely not coming back in through the window we left through, that's for sure.
Okay. Mick, where would you be at this point? Have you retired or gone to have a moment, or you still kneeling in the scene of the incident with a bit of prayer or something?
I'm praying on the spot, yeah.
Valentine, would you have gone anywhere or gone to wash the oils off your hand from the...
Probably, and also probably want to stay out of the way of the police just in case. Valentine thinks it's better to...
Okay, upstairs
slip
or out
away.
back?
We have rooms upstairs. I
Yeah,
assume,
you've
do we?
bedrooms. Yeah.
Probably upstairs then.
Okay. Your rooms are all close together upstairs on the same wing. Okay, so Florence, it's just you really left then in the hallway as your mother goes out to greet the police. You do hear the back door open and close.
I guess I'll go back to see what that was.
Okay, you go into the kitchen. One of the kitchen staff is really you kind of you probably shouldn't be back here. And it's Loveday and Ruby.
Just bring them through. My apologies. Just come through.
Oh, it's all right, Miss. It's just don't want your mother to be
Of course, I'll take care of it. Please. If they could. Yes. And so I'm gesturing to
Ruby and Loveday.
them to come through. To Ruby and Loveday.
What is your reaction to "Let's not upset the mother" as you've come in from your panic fleeing across the moors?
I think.
No. There's them. Yeah.
I'm sorry about your window. I'll pay for it.
Just.
I'm truly sorry though. I'm really sorry.
I'm going to loop my arm through Ruby's and we'll just plough on through the kitchen behind Florence. But I will say, as we go past any room in which it might be, oh, golly, that looks like a lovely bottle of port. I don't suppose we could have a drink.
I'm just going to keep them moving. Keep everyone moving.
Mick, a few minutes later, Susan leads a couple of officers into the small dining room. This is where it happened. Father, excuse me. Saying some prayers over the rains, are you?
Sorry, what?
You saying some prayers over the remains, are you?
That's right. Yes. I'm
Very
praying
good,
for her
Father.
soul.
We won't disturb you too much. If you don't mind, we'll work around you while the lady here gives us a description of what happened. Perhaps you could interject if anything strikes your memory.
Right. Oh.
So Susan basically gives a little run through. She doesn't go into the details of what was discussed in the seance. Gets to but she does. It was a bit about suddenly the woman was talking as if she had a man's voice, and she was shouting about you people are causing me trouble again, and then she must have brushed against a curtain or something because her dress went up on fire, and a few people panicked somewhat, and one of the ladies threw the tablecloth over her, and I think there must have been a glass of brandy on the table or something because it just went up like she'd been doused in fuel or alcohol or something. So,
Could I be like, no. It seemed like she was really burning just fine before anything was thrown on her.
yes. I mean, her dress went up. She must have brushed a candle or something. Her whole dress went.
Yes.
Must have been synthetic and not actually lace or cotton, as I thought.
There you go. Yes. It's a real tragedy.
Yes, dreadful. Right. Yes. These seance things. Just asking for trouble if you ask me. Dabbling with the supernatural and the like. You'd know about that, Father, wouldn't you? Not probably don't hold much truck with that yourself. Probably shocked to have seen this going on down here when you came down. Yes.
Oh well, fire is very dangerous.
It is that. Eh? So, Father, in your own words, then, what do you think caused this? You were saying she was burning well before the tablecloth and the brandy.
Oh, I'd say, she's one of these people that wears a lot of essential oils and stuff, I'd say she was ready to go, and then, as I say, she touched a candle, and that was that.
Right, so doused in oil, you think she had...
Oh, but the way women do be putting stuff on themselves. She had a funny smell about her,
About, right? Yeah. Lady Harper, schooling her features, you can see that she's bristling to say something, but this works perfectly, so... And
well, if Lady Harper wants to say that the devil did it, rock on.
Like, let Father make a go with whatever he thinks is useful to say here. Right, and Lady Harper, when do you think the Earl will be down to have a chat? No, he's come over. I think he got an inhalation of the smoke and fumes. We're waiting for the doctor. He won't be able to speak to you, I'm afraid. I would really like to talk to the... Were there any other of the gentlemen present, or just Mr. Lord Harper? Well, the father was here. He was participating in the seance. Oh, you were you, Father?
Oh, it was, yes.
Right,
well, I was having a look,
So, would you say this was inadvertent happening, or possible that anybody may have had some reason to do harm to Miss Pink?
Well, if there was foul play at foot here, officer, it was a ghost that did it. Because nobody moved as far as I could see now. Nobody did anything.
Well, there's plenty of trickery and chicanery goes on with these seances, and I suppose...
Do you mean she faked it?
She may have been trying to fake something, and it went awry. Well, he looks at Lady Harper and she just gives him a little nod. Very good. Well, we'll go back and write it up. Listen, for your guests, Miss, sorry, milady, could you just please make sure they don't go anywhere for the next 24 hours? We'll be looking to come back and talk to them tomorrow afternoon sometime. I suppose it's not really ideal. I mean,
Sorry, what?
We weren't really seeking long-term house guests, if you understand what I mean.
We can leave forwarding addresses and contact details for wherever we go next. We'll be in London.
I'd much
We
rather
can check in with Inspector Barrington down there.
I know.
He's a friend of ours.
So you're saying an inspector like in Scotland Yard or something?
We're currently assisting him on another matter, and he can relay messages to us.
You're
as well.
insisting Scotland Yard with their inquiries on another matter.
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm just saying that we're not hard to find, you know.
Give me an idea check.
When I say assisting with their inquiries now.
Yeah.
That's what the idea check is for.
I mean,
that is,
I said
that
friend.
is a slightly different concept than assisting them with their
Do I need
investigation.
to do an idea check, or did I have the idea all by myself?
Yeah, you had the idea all by yourself. Assisting with their inquiries and assisting
Yes,
with the
we're
investigation.
advising him. We're advising him on a particular investigation, you know.
Oh, I see. Well, if Scotland Yard needs you back in London, I suppose, right, that's fine. Where were you prior to this? Were you in the area for the last while, or coming from London, or?
We're just up to visit. We're just up to visit Florence's father. We're based in London at the moment. Yes.
Right, so it's all that makes sense. Very good. No problem there. I totally couldn't believe anything you said me. I am oblivious to any kind of signs of lying or deceit. I know nothing.
Yes.
Worst psychology role I've ever seen a copper make ever. Right. So yes, we'll be in touch. Maybe in touch with Inspector Barrington, or if you leave your names and contact details like you said. Thank you. My constable will be around to take those notes for you. And he goes, and constable comes and takes names and addresses. You give names of all of you?
Yeah.
Nick?
Well, Florence's buddies, we have to, don't we?
Yeah, like this
Yeah,
is.
we've
I mean,
parents know us.
They know who we are.
Okay, so you give all the right names. And whose address do you give Mick?
Where we're staying, Loveday's one.
You're staying in a
Are we in a
hotel.
hotel at the moment?
Yeah,
Right
so I
now
think
you're in a bijou little
I think
hotel.
Love-
I can't consult,
No,
can I?
can't consult.
Yeah. I say give my address. Everyone
You
knows
can't
my address.
consult.
Secret
That's
hotel?
what he said, you can't consult.
Are we keeping the hotel a
Sorry, I
secret at the moment?
misheard.
Do you know what? Can I just give the address of the previous flat we stayed in?
Loveday's flat?
Because I don't give a
You
flying
just
fuck if
give
this might
Loveday's
come
flat
or not.
address, yeah.
Yeah, the old
Yeah.
one that we're not in anymore.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. Okay. And say the police go on their way later on. Have you all independently gone off and said, oh wait, sorry. So Florence, you've brought Loveday and Ruby maybe to one of the sitting rooms or something to sit down quietly out of the way.
And I
Preferably one
suspect that
without
I
a liquor
also
cabinet
tracked
in it.
down. Yes, and I also tracked down James wherever he was and kept him away from the expensive alcohol. And
So James comes in with a bottle of brandy, a decanter of brandy, and a decanter of port in each hand. So I think we can definitely warrant a quick snifter each. What do you think, ladies? Join me.
I think we
Yes, please.
stay away from the expensive stuff.
Of course, just as cheap stuff your father has lying around.
Well, I'll go to the cabinet and pick out the one that I think that Father would rather.
Very good,
drink.
you do that. That'd be perfect. And he pours a glass for Ruby, and a glass for Loveday, and a glass for himself.
And I take
You have
the
a little,
bottles
you have a
off
little
of him.
maneuver, and he edges around, and he leads you a little bit of a dance around the living room. Obviously, totally enjoying. But you notice as you catch up with him that he's left one decanter by Ruby and one decanter by Loveday. And he's like,
I'm
"What are
going
you?
to-
What, just chasing me down, Florence?"
I am going to then go and pick up the one by
I did
Ruby,
not think
pick
you
up the
felt
one by...
that way about me.
I'm just going to ignore that comment and carry on with picking up the bottles and putting them away and picking out something that I know is not anyone's favourite. And making, yes.
Honestly, Florence, I don't understand what this is about. Your father wouldn't care one way or another. I mean, he's happy his daughter's alive, I'm sure. He wouldn't care a little what alcohol is destroyed or consumed by the fire or potentially used as restorative after the fact.
Let's not give him any more nasty shocks when he recovers.
Well, perhaps you could find me a shirt then, so as not to give him a nasty shock when he comes down and sees my dazzling physique.
Yes. And so I mean, I'm not going to leave these people alone now. So I'm going to get
for showing you this much of myself this early in our relationship.
I'm going to just drink the entire glass of whatever I've been given and say nothing.
Let's do that then. And he also throws back his brandy.
I'm going to flag down a nearby servant and ask them to bring this man a shirt.
A shirt for Mr. James. All right, very good. Yeah, you get the feeling, Florence, that this might not be the first time this person has had to go and fetch a shirt for James.
Just like, ugh, posh people. Keeping it to himself.
And then he comes over, drapes himself on the couch beside you, Ruby, and throws one leg over the arm of the couch and kind of leans back closer to you. So, your friend Loveday tells me you're absolutely ravishing.
She says absolutely nothing and downs the drink.
There you
in front
go!
Of her.
I'm having exactly the kind of effect I'm hoping for here. Excellent. We'll all be tipsy in no time. And so you guys probably drown your panics and tensions for a while. Eventually a shirt is retrieved for James, at which point he may or may not have the wherewithal to put it on or tie it around his head, you're not sure. But he's definitely doing his best to make a good dent in whatever alcohol supplies are around. Loveday and Ruby, he gets you quite soused quite quickly.
To be fair, I don't think it would be a hard job for him this evening, certainly for Loveday. Just wants to drink and forget everything that just happened.
Valentine, you are upstairs in the room. And you're waiting because you know this is what we do. The group will be up any minute. We'll get together. We'll debrief. We've got to talk about this. Like, this needs to... Right. And we always get together after something like this.
Yondu goes and looks out the window to see if the police cars are still there.
Police cars drive off as you're looking out the window.
Are gone. Fondy's just there like,
Nobody comes. Eventually, Mick, do you go upstairs?
Yes.
So eventually you do hear someone going in a door opening to one of the bedrooms. Do you go out and see who it is?
just gonna crack the door open. Just
See Mick across the hall going into his room.
Miol. Miol.
Yeah, what? What?
But come here.
All right, I'm coming. Jesus Christ. Thought you would have hit me.
What?
It's all right. What do you need?
What happened down there?
The woman burst into flames, Valentine.
Yes, I remember that part. But before that, she was talking like a weird... the man himself.
It sounded like that fella from the dreams. But he seemed to refer to as if there was another person. I don't know if he was talking about himself in the third person or what. But he said the father and the daughter who've talked to him, by which I presume he means myself and Florence, just being clever with his little word plays or something. And then he said, I'm coming to get you, watch this, and up she went. Was that an in-character laugh? Yeah.
No, that was the GM.
Did you hear that? Okay. But right before that, she said she was looking for Roger Carlyle and she couldn't find him in the realm of the dead. That's an interesting point. Loveday's experiment idea.
I mean, we are assuming this lady could speak to the dead, but I mean, what she said about the man himself was very strange, seeing as that's what you called him. So how could she have known?
I called him that, did I? Did I call him the man himself?
You did to...
I fucking did.
The Gavigan.
I did. To Gavigan. Jesus. Well, that's just the thing we say in Ireland. Do you know, the man himself? But, there you go. I'm glad you're here, Valentine.
Oh my God. Mick just said he's glad Valentine's here. Valentine, you dropped dead on the spot.
Valentine is just
many
like...
times I've been glad Valentine's there.
Have you been drinking, Michal? Are you all right?
Glad you're not behind me holding a lead pipe, but I'm glad you're here in general.
I never hit you with a pipe. It was a torch.
Okay. So the man himself, i.e., so when I said the man himself, I was referring to the Black Pharaoh. So I guess that's who that was then. And then he set her on fire because he thought that would annoy us. We didn't even know her.
I mean, well, she could have cut a candle and gone up in flames. She was covered in some kind of perfume.
Seriously, no, if you wanted to, that's a very elaborate plan to burn the house down. I mean, what was he thinking, I wonder? I'll set this random stranger that they don't know on fire.
I have no idea.
He's just trying to scare us.
Potentially. But why, seeing as you've talked to him before, why was it a problem this time?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel more scared of him now than I did before. I think he made a bit of a fool of himself there, to be honest with you.
You think? Just because...
Well, what was that for?
Well, I do not know. Maybe he just didn't like this lady. She did have horrible fashion sense.
Yeah. She was messing around in the realm of the dead. She probably stepped on someone's toes or something, you know.
She
did seem to convince Loveday now with what she said.
I wonder who he was.
I don't know.
Is Florence all right? The house was not damaged too badly in the fire.
They had the money to fix it, I'd say. They'd be all right.
That is a fair point.
Yeah. He said it was time to collect a debt. But his method of collecting the debt seemed to be to set Jasmine Pink on fire.
Yes, I don't know why. Unless she owed him a debt of some kind. Maybe this was unrelated to us.
She did not strike me now as a very clever cultist.
Yeah, so that ever reach.
I don't know what to make of this now.
Roll a psychology check for me, please.
Valentine is lying to me? Hard success.
Am I meant to know something?
Handy.
Valentine is like the total. She's everything she's saying is totally valid, but there is part of what happened that she has subtly avoided, and it's the moment when you saw her looking confused and pretended she wasn't. And when she said
Valentine.
that woman didn't seem to know, and I don't think she could talk to the dead, you're like, wait, no.
Hold on, my friend. Hold on. What's this like red priest business about? He was speaking French, and I have noticed that you are French.
Yes, but he was a priest. A priest is all about you.
Well, now, Valentine, when that happened, I wasn't the one who was looking like somebody had just given me a kick up the hole.
A kick up the what?
La fesse. Your arse.
The arse. All right. Who was looking like to kick up the arse?
You looked like you had a little reaction to the French priest lamenting.
It's been so long since I've heard the French accent.
And we will leave Valentine and Mick there on that little
Leave it at that
awkward
then.
moment of interrogation / inquisition / incredulity. And we'll go to Ruby and Loveday as they drink with James and get soused. Florence wanders in and out, tries to keep things relatively sane. Does any conversation flow? Do you guys talk about the instance of the night at all? Or is this purely, let's fixate on something else and just escape from reality for a moment? Or does anybody drunkenly mention Jerry?
I don't think I'd bring up Jerry, to be honest.
No, I think Loveday would definitely be fixated on getting drunk and talking about anything else that would take someone else bringing it up to.
Yeah, and Ruby knows enough about Jerry not to mention, and Florence hasn't a clue who Jerry is. So.
I don't get. I have other priorities right now. I don't actually care.
So the conversation is just general. How's the world, and who you, James, and what are you doing in the House of Lords, and etc. And because he definitely does try to insert himself as the center of all parts of the conversation.
Yeah,
I feel like Ruby's just got no time for him at all. I think she's just so shook about what happened that he's just a frustration to her and an annoyance. And I think he would pick up on that vibe.
He seems to have a certain cultural immunity to any kind of concept that he is not interesting, intriguing, attractive, and brilliant. So he absolutely does not pick up on any rebuffs or not interested in this at all. Yes, obviously I'm entertaining her greatly, eh? Okay, and so we'll leave you guys there in your mild irritation with this drunken noble, and Florence is probably actually the most engaged you've felt with your home ever. There's like you're doing stuff. You're organizing things. You're in charge of stuff. You've got a mission here. You're taking care of things. Mum's not giving you a pain in the neck. Dad's not being stodgy and interfering and pushy. Cool. I don't mind being home right now. This is okay.
This is okay. No one's telling me off for having a job, and no one's telling me off for. Well, no one's telling me that I have to get married. So this is.
But you are a little anxious that the carry-on is getting quite excessive at the drinking stage. Yeah, we'll pick up next week with how Florence finally manages to put the children to bed.
Good luck.
And then,
Fair,
interestingly,
yeah.
we will have another hangover in the early episode next week, and I look forward to seeing how that goes for all of you.
Can't wait.
Good stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Cool. Okay, and thank you very much to everyone else. Thank you to our viewers, because I nearly forgot to say that. Thank you for sticking around this far, and hope you enjoyed the shenanigans, the conflagration, and the wild seance escapades. It couldn't have happened to a stranger bunch of people. We'll see you all next week. Thank you very much.